Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much to ISOG for inviting the Bangko Central to this event. And thank you also to Colonel Francel for setting the standards so high. Nakaka-pressure, but and very exciting and very meaningful yung presentation. With just the few minutes that you had, I think we learned a lot and very exciting and ma-action. Medyo bakbakan yung topic, no? But for my session, I think we'll need to take a step back and try to also see and appreciate the importance of having an enabling regulatory framework. The festive spirit may be harder for some people to feel, particularly those affected by the recent typhoon. According to the Office of Civil Defense, deaths due to the Typhoon Enteng has already reached 15, with 21 people still missing. Unfortunately, we cannot control the weather and other natural phenomenon, but we can lessen its impact. So the World Economic Forum has partnered with Google in using AI and machine learning to help address the climate crisis. Google's AI model, called GraphCast, is said to have been trained using almost 40 years of historical weather data. So it is expected to be able to predict the weather up to 10 days in advance in a faster and more accurate manner. So dito naman po sa Pilipinas, no, last year, the DOST has announced that it has partnered with an AI company to build an AI-powered weather forecasting system. This new system is said to be the largest AI-driven weather forecasting program in Asia. And we are hopeful that as Filipinos, we no longer need to rely on our resilience alone, but hopefully it will soon be complemented by a robust weather forecasting system. So relatedly, as AI is being used for weather forecasting, AI, as mentioned by Colonel Francel earlier, is also being used to launch and counter cyber attacks. Also, it is also being used in financial services. In terms of improving the delivery of financial products and services, some of the common use cases in AI specific to financial services include risk mitigation, process automation, and customer experience. Key applications that we see so far in finance include identity verification and management, hyper-personalization, fraud detection, and AML/CTF compliance. In integrating AI in finance, this has a lot of promises, such as, of course, improving efficiency or driving higher profitability for our financial institutions, as well as the fintech firms. But ultimately, it would benefit financial consumers through increased quality of products and access to more competitive options. And on the other side of the coin, we also see and recognize that integration of AI into financial services comes with challenges. One is on consumer protection. Ensuring robust consumer protection measures is vital to instill confidence in digital transactions. As digital financial services evolve, so do the risks associated with them. So it is essential to adapt regulatory frameworks to address emerging risks effectively. And that is an area that the BSP is really working hard on in terms of being able to provide and promote an enabling policy environment. Next is on data privacy and security. Ensuring the protection of sensitive information is critical as AI systems process large volumes of data. With cyber threats and privacy breaches on the rise, protecting one's digital identity has become imperative. Next is what we are all familiar with, cybersecurity. The rise in fraud and unauthorized access to consumers' financial resources underscores the need for robust AI-driven security measures in order to safeguard against illicit actors attempting to exploit AI capabilities. Ensuring that there is protection against these threats is essential to maintaining trust in digital banking services. Lastly, bias and fairness. I think this one is very specific to the use of AI in terms of the risk that it brings in. AI systems must be designed to avoid biases that could lead to unfair treatment or discrimination. This can be done by ensuring the quality of the data and the underlying models when using AI system. Again, the BSP recognizes the significant potential of emerging technologies like AI in order to transform financial services and support banks in their digital transformation journey. Our focus is on responsible implementation, making sure that customer protection is top of mind. We prioritize strong data privacy and cybersecurity measures to ensure that tech advancements benefit the financial sector, while of course, keeping our financial systems secure and stable. So recognizing bias risks, institutions that intend to use AI to support business decisions should always keep in mind the interests of consumers to prevent undue discrimination. Our regulations on financial consumer protection put fair treatment, proper disclosure, and transparency, as well as data privacy and protection as tenets in offering financial products and services. Outsourcing and IT risk management is also important, and we should use it in terms of having a risk-based approach. Next is the recently approved and launched FSCRP, or the Financial Services Cyber Resilience Plan. I think most of you are aware of this. This was recently launched by the BSP as the Financial Sector CERT. So this is designed to bolster cyber resilience across the financial services industry. Lastly is the regulatory sandbox framework, which is a more structured approach to allow financial institutions and other service providers and tech companies to experiment with new technologies and test innovative business models. Now, to walk the talk, the BSP has recently issued its own AI policy, which covers 7 AI principles, which are set to encourage the experimentation and adoption of AI in the BSP while ensuring that attendant risks are managed. We have a lot of AI projects as well, which cover key areas such as banking supervision, financial inclusion, and process improvement and automation. Also, we are currently working on the BSP's AI roadmap, which aims to streamline the use of AI within the BSP, establish an AI governance council, and promote the adoption of the principles of AI development. And allow me to also share with you a very exciting achievement for us. The BSP team has also bagged the People's Choice Award in this year's Ellipse Data Knowledge Platform, or EDKP Collaboration Hackathon, which was organized by the Bank of International Settlements Innovation Hub and the Monetary Authority of Singapore. Thank you. So the BSP team that presented that AI pitch presented the Artificial Intelligence Hybrid Analysis Supervision System, which is designed to streamline the supervisory processes by providing swift and comprehensive responses to inquiries as well as generate in-depth assessments. So in closing, I think what I want to impart to everyone here is that AI per se is neither good nor bad. It depends on how it is being utilized. The use of AI, be it for weather services, financial services, or any other types of services, should be geared towards augmenting human capabilities instead of replacing them. As we continuously endeavor to promote responsible innovation in financial services, we are the ones tasked to ensure that there is a proper combination of the human and the machine elements. Remember that AI should work for the good of humanity. Maraming salamat po.